Welcome back to Dawn of Man. So we've started a little bit of logging. Not that we need a lot of logs yet, but then again, there aren't any resources we have any particular emergency need for. So we're just gathering some knowledge by getting more resources. It's coming up on winter, so gotta make sure we have enough of all the foods that we need. We have a lot of meat that's being dried. In fact, the drying rack is almost full, but I think it's still enough with one drying rack for the amount of people we have right now. The skin dryer, we might wanna add one more skin dryer actually, because they seem to be occupied all the time. So we'll put one more next to there. Not sure if the tannery is really doing much these days. We have raw skin, and we need tannin, and honestly, I don't know how you create the tannin right now. So actually, what do we use for bread? We need grain processing. Yeah, and that's the only thing we can make on the hearth right now. I thought they cooked the meat there, but it seems like they don't. So we now have some slings. The wooden spears, I'm going to trade them off as we go. Leather outfit, a light outfit. Okay, so we actually has less warmth. This is a lighter piece of clothing. I think we'll just stick to the skins for now. This seems a little specialized. Maybe it has some like protective attributes, but that doesn't really come across here. Okay, so do we have any animals nearby that we haven't hunted yet? What are you guys doing? Oh, there. Traders. 2 of them. Excellent. These are not even my my villagers. So the bison, we have already taken down 1 bison. We would primarily want some new. So the reindeer. I think we didn't get a reindeer yet. Can't quite remember. We're gonna try to hunt this one and see. The wounded ones are good to go for their quick and easy kill. Alright, let's see what the trader has for us. And before we open it, I think I'm gonna see... Okay, let's just go for it. I wonder if I close this, if they're still gonna just go away. No, they remain until you've actually done a trade. That's good, so you can check your inventory a little bit and order up stuff if you need any. So straw, cured meat, pulses, so some food type. Okay, so they have some of this tannin. I'm gonna get it since I'm really unsure how you make it so far. Pulses. This must be I mean, it looks like a sweet pea on the picture. This must be some kind of a food. We got a couple of those. Increase our welfare. Okay, so our old spears, let's see, we have some wooden spears. They had a pretty decent value, so it's enough to match. You don't have to exceed the trade value. It's enough if you match it seems. Other than that, I don't think I need any of these things. Straw, I mean, that seems like something I'll get when it's time to use it, so. We're gonna try the spear for a little bit of the tannin so we can get some leather. Not sure exactly what I'm gonna use it for right now, but, I mean, at least it can satisfy my hoarding mentality, which is something. I actually also have some wooden harpoons that I could probably sell off before they decay. I think a lot of these things are going to be gone by the end of the year. So I guess the bone harpoon, we should also be creating that one, since that's the latest and greatest in fishing tools. All the other tools are now on the flint level. Because I'm not entirely sure that flint spear is any better than the bone spear, since it seems to be kind of easy to get bone, but while we still have flint, we can keep making it. Oh, there's some flint here as well. I missed this one. Well, that's nice. That's much closer, actually. It's just like a regular one worker here. Wonder if they depleted... Yeah, they depleted this and the work area has been removed. That's good. This is where the lion's nest and an ancient bison, which is... He's on his own, so we're gonna get him. Just send like a few people. Maximize our efficiency and reduce our risk. I like these. I'm looking forward to harvesting some of this megalith. Build our own little shamanistic ritual sites. Maybe sacrifice some raiders. Who knows what the future brings. The future is bright and full of wonders. Okay, so we have definitely good enough capacity for all our drying facilities. So what is next? Dog domestications and spirituality. So let's go for this one, because it seems like this is the only category we haven't gotten anything new in for a while. So we can get ourselves a totem, a structure to honor nature. Well, nature is pretty awesome. And our skull pole is, I mean, it's nice. I'm not gonna complain. But we could do with something more grandiose now that our civilization is advancing and all that. So should we keep working on this as kind of like a square theme, or should we? I think we can put this. You can't put it like vertical like this. That's gonna be ugly. In front of the fire. Nah, let's just put it next to this house here. That's gonna be good enough. What are you doing, buddy? Going to get boned. Ah, it's showing off his fancy new flint axe, the pinnacle of human technology. Pretty badass, I'd say. That's a very well-groomed beard for this day and age. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Oh yes, it's like empty look as well. This looks like he's about to like sacrifice his whole family to some dark evil deity or something. Oh, he is building a totem. All right. Our totem is almost complete. Now they're building it. Oh, you can set priority. That's nice. Well, we're doing very few things at a time here, so it doesn't seem like that's necessary. So we have so many resources. I think that now we should probably be focusing on getting more knowledge, because it seems like we have all our needs satisfied, but we want to open some new enterprises. Like, okay, pottery seems to be the entry technology to the Mesolithic. You gotta take this one first. So we need dog domestication, 2 more points, and then 15 points for the pottery. I think we're gonna intensify our hunting a little bit, because that seems to give us a lot of knowledge, since we both get a lot of different resources, and of course there's the possibility of hunting some new creatures now and then and learning of them. Okay, so where did all the animals go? Holy shit, did they all go to... Oh, there you go. Okay. Seemed like they all did the bear thing and went hibernating. Let's get this bison here. Speaking of bears, that would be cool. Wow, there are like no animals left. I guess they migrate out, or actually do go hibernate. Oh, we got a little baby. Welcome, Kara, to our wonderful village. Wait. Oh, you got yourself some nice clothes. That's good. You gotta stay warm and be careful. This is a dangerous world for a little baby. You're gonna do great things one day, Kara. Maybe you'll be the first person to indulge in agriculture. Who knows? 0 years old. Alright. Ahmad is still around too. Oh, we're slowly growing. We did lose one villager to an unfortunate bison incident. But otherwise, we've been steadily increasing. Okay, so here's a cave lion that is starving to death, so we probably want... Oh, we are being attacked? Ah, okay, was the same one we were hunting, so, I mean, whatever. So you two, why don't you go and off this lion here? It's both hurt and starving, so I think this should be doable. I guess there are going to be a lot of starving animals during winter. Herbivores should have some trouble. Especially mufflons. So we have hunted these before. You There's another bison. Let's see if you can get like 3 people. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. Keep forgetting to use the tribal, the primal view. Tribal, no. Let's send one more hunter here. Speed it up a little as well. There's a lot of downtime here. So these bison are really valuable. Like 6 pieces of meat, a couple of skins, and a couple of bones. Oh man, I can't wait to see the mammoths. I really hope they're in the game and that they're not just teased in the intro trailer. I want some woolly mammoth. Let's see here. Spying around. This map is enormous. Oh, here we have some dangerous animals. They're the cave lions, okay. Well, doesn't seem to be any mammoth here, that's for sure. Oh, I need to find my way back home. This is embarrassing. Oh, here's the river. Is there a minimap here, actually? That would be nice. You can add some, like, tabs here. Resources. So this is the general view, I think. Yeah, that's the general view. And resources, that's the tab on the left there. Grouped, here you can see... Ah, yeah, they're put together on one line. So you have foods, building resources, equipment. Transports, we don't have any of those. Speed. Well, I usually use the hotkeys, so it's not really a problem. And if I could get a news pop-up, that'd be great. Then I could, just go back to my village. The camera is kind of zoomed in for me, and I'd like to be able to change the perspective a little more. That would be nice, but can't really. Oh, I'm on the border. Beautiful little lake here. So, jeez, I should probably cut this out of the video. Oh my god, I found the mammoths! Oh, totally worth it. Oh yeah. Look at those majestic beasts. I should. Thought they would kind of be bigger. I survived the winter and gained some knowledge. Alright, so just by being alive, you do get some knowledge points, so that's good. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Survival knowledge. Alright, so we are done with the Paleolithic tech tree. We now are able to domesticate dogs. That's cool. Haven't seen any dogs around, but as soon as we find some, we're gonna try to tame them, I guess. Alright, so we can start gathering some berries and stuff like this again. A bit of work area here. It's enough with like 2 people working the berry area, I think. So what do we want to do next? We should probably just hoard a bunch of resources so we get some more knowledge, and let's like eliminate this pack of reindeer. I feel pretty confident by now that it is going to be impossible for me, at least with the current population, to like decimate the animal population of this. Oh, dang! There's the bear too. Awesome. We're definitely gonna hunt this guy because it's a new animal. He's very far away though. This is gonna take some time. Boar? I think I've had boar in my vicinity before. Okay, so we need to find some apt hunters. This is a kid, so probably let's not expose her to the savagery of hunting right quite yet. Okay, so I have 3 people. And the bear is here. He's glowing red. Actually, I'm not sure that's gonna be enough. I'm gonna wait a little and I'm gonna go with more people. Ah, this guy's running away. Oh, he is already kind of hurt, so They have spears. This guy's using a slingshot, actually. That's nice. So somebody has a slingshot. Hunted 5 reindeers. Okie dokie. I think I'm gonna put up a work area or trees, just so we can keep the encroaching trees away from our village, because it seems like they've been growing closer and closer with the seasons here. Well, I will want to build like around here at least. I'm envisioning at least until we can get like city walls and stuff, which I've gotten spoiled by some trailers. I think we're gonna build like a corral style of village around here, like close to the river, so we have fresh water and fish easily available. And I mean, we're not gonna be very huge. We still have capacity for 18 people just with these few little tents. So I wonder when our first houses unlock. Actually, huts require thatching. Yeah, we need some straw and stuff. So that's gonna come with agriculture, I guess. I mean, it should be possible to find straw in nature as well. Oh, anyways, let's get back to this bear. I can't stop thinking about this bear. Let's get one more hunter there. And so there's another adult, right? Okay, so we have 4 adults now. And the bear is a little closer. That's perfect. Let's go get him. And they gather up into a group. That is excellent, actually. Pack mentality. That's how you survive. So I gotta say, this game has some nifty thinking behind it. I like that you don't have to assign permanent jobs to people. They just go and do what's necessary. Maybe that changes later on in the game and you have like specialized professions. But as for now, I really enjoy that you just make a work area and people just go and do it when they have time. It seemed to be possible to prioritize as well, which I like. Let's make this a little cinematic, actually, and follow our lead hunter here, Ama. 25 years old and leading her first hunting party. Well, I'm not sure if it's the first, but... Oh, yo, it's least most dangerous. They got it! Nailed it! Well done, Ama. Our chief huntress. Yeah, and a lot of nice resources as well. Would you like to butcher this before you leave? So the selection can be a little wonky sometimes. Like this tree was in the way, so I couldn't like drag select them. But oh well, still little things. So about this game company, the game is developed by a small indie studio that's called Madruga Works. I couldn't find much information about them, but I know they have one more game on Steam, which is called Planet Base. It's a kind of a similar style of game. You colonize like remote planets. This is the description from Steam. Guide a group of space settlers trying to establish a base on a remote planet. Grow food, collect energy, mine resources. Survive disasters and build a self-sufficient colony in a harsh and unforgiving environment. Sounds kind of similar, doesn't it? Just in space. I bet we're gonna see a lot of similar style and nice concept from this studio. And I like that it's not like grandiose, bombastic kind of production. It's a relatively small and simple concept, but it has such a nice feel to it. I bet you can play this game for like 20-30 hours easily without being bored, and still find like new things to do. Maybe a little early to say that after less than 2 hours, but I'm looking forward to it. I had a lot of fun with Banished, and I played a couple 100 hours of that. Despite Banished also being a rather simple and bare bones, there's not a... I mean, it's an indie game. It's apparent. There's not like a huge amount of content. It's not like very glossy and polished, but it does what it needs to do. It looks decent and it functions really well. There's a lot of fun things you can do, and you can create some stories. We're getting a lot of resources now, by the way. This is good. By the way, this video is not an advertisement for Banished, but if you like this game, you know, why not try it out? Aurochs, okay. This is like an oxen. That's cool. I have not hunted that one yet, I think. This guy also protects himself, but he's almost that good. And yeah, first animal. So we are getting closer. We need 9 more points. I got kind of lucky there with this new animal just strolling into my camp like that. Do I actually need another food dryer by now? I think we might have to slap up another one. I bet the decay time for raw meat is probably pretty fast, so we don't want to waste anything. I mean, I have way too much food now, so I think I'm... Yeah, oh, here's a trader. Okay, let's get some of this straw and tannin. And we're gonna actually get rid of a bunch of food because we have so much new coming in. And let's see if we have any old tools. The bone spears, we could get rid of the bone spears since we now have a steady supply of flint spears coming in. Oh wow, they are worth a lot. We are overpaying here, so it's not too bad. And I could grab a log just to fill out the trade value, but it's really not that important. But yeah, we're gonna start storing a little bit of straw so that we have some available when we research the hut. We might get the resource before we get the construction as well, but you never know. And these things are just lying around, gathering dust. So yeah, as requested, we have a very decent amount of everything, actually. Yeah, less fishing tools, but that's fine. Everybody doesn't need a fishing tools, and less picks as well, because everybody doesn't need a pick. But I'll make sure that everybody has a spare. So knives, though, don't we have a flint knife available to us? We actually do not. We need stone polishing, which is in the next tech tree, I think. Yeah, it is. But I'm not gonna rush making like a bunch of bad knives when we're so close to the new ones. Let's cut these. So there aren't really any new resources that I can start gathering right now. Because I doubt you're able to even mine like copper and such without the relevant... nah. You need to research the smelting before you can refine it as well. Otherwise, I was thinking maybe we could just hoard up a little bit of ore for the... Oh, that's a big flint deposit. Like, big. That's nice. Let's place a flint area here. And I think that since flint is so important, we're going to make sure that there's always a lot of people working on it when there is flint available. We might want one more rock pile soon, but we're gonna see. Maybe we get some bigger storehouses for our building resources as well. These little stockpiles basically at capacity. Hunting and gathering milestone. So where do I see these milestones? Oh! Ah! Cool. We're gonna screenshot that. Okay, so wait, is that a... Oh, that is a doggo! We actually got ourselves a doggo. Where did you come from, boy? Yeah, and by the way, you are a boy now. You're gonna have to live with that. You're a good boy, aren't you? Oh. More screenshots. That is nice. Wow, you really look very wolfy. Very wolfy indeed. So I wonder... I guess for now the dog probably just stays around the camp. Maybe protects villagers that get attacked. Doesn't seem like we can use him for much. Dogs are the first domestic animal to show up in your settlement. They are excellent guards and will help you fight intruders. Yeah, okay. So as expected. Once the dog domestication tech is researched, dogs will keep on coming to the village at a steady rate, depending on your population. They eat the leftovers from the humans, so they don't require to be fed or given shelter. And in an emergency, you can butcher them for meat. Okay. Oh, we're gonna try to avoid that. I mean, we want to keep our friends nearby. That's more knowledge. We are getting really close here. Just 3 more points and we're gonna be learning how to make some pots. Which is apparently a revolution for our society. And we got some new settlers. Okay, well, I think this is good spot to take a little break. We're gonna zoom out a little bit here and see our settlement. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you'll all be back for the next one, where we're gonna be advancing to a new age, most likely. Well, I really hope we will. Thanks for tuning in. See you all next time.